Hey everyone, it's Jenny Garcia, and in this video I'm going to share with you how to make a few handmade embellishments. I took this idea from Pinterest, and it was a link to an Instagram. I'll leave the link below. It's from I Am Absolutely Alice. I hope I didn't mess that up. And the first thing I did was look through my scraps. I have a special drawer for scraps. And look for the papers that I was going to use. The main color I wanted to use was pink, but I also grabbed another few colors to complement the pink. So I'm going to be using black, white, a few shiny bits, some gold. And most of the papers that I use are from, I think it's a Michael's pad. My friend Renee sent me a few pages, and I also, whenever I get rid of a 6x6 paper pad, I take out the pages that I actually like and then give away the rest. These are the pages that I found, and those three that I got right at the bottom at first, and the gold are from the pad my friend Renee sent me. And I also wanted to make a few background papers using photo paper, and I'm going to use the Tombow blending palette, the Tombow dual brush pens, to just draw a simple pattern. And these are the three colors that I use. And after I put the color in the palette, I'm gonna use the mister, which is just water, and I'm gonna put the paper right on top. And depending on how much water you use or how much you mix the colors, you're gonna get a different finish. And I love this blending palette. This is the extra large one, because that way you can get a full 4x6 paper, and just it cleans up really easy. And there I'm gonna add a bunch of water, and when I put my paper down, I'm gonna move it a little bit so it kind of smudges, and as you can see, it looks different than the one on top. And this paper is from an HP that came, I think, in with my mom's printer, and she wasn't using the paper, so I keep those papers for this kind of project. And the finish is actually different from when I use my Canon, but it's not that different. It's just that with the Canon you can keep adding a few layers. With the HP, the first thing that you grab, it's what it is. And you can even use the paper towel you use to clean the blending palette for other embellishments. This is a little close-up look, and here I didn't use too much water and I didn't mix them that much. I love the look on that one. And I'm gonna use a circle die from Fawn, and it's a stitch die, which I didn't have to use it stitch. I use it because I like the detail, but I end up sewing on it anyways. It's either way, it's kind of the same thing, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to use my scrap with that Fawn die, and I'm going to have the link below. It's an affiliate link. You don't have to use it, but it really helps out. And I love that gold paper. It's so cool. I use it in a bunch of the embellishments. I also use this white embossed paper, and everything is mostly to complement the pink. I also made a few embellishments using this kind of mint green color. And a few of the circles you're going to take and you're going to cut them in half, because that's going to be your bottom layer. And I even use a few of the photo papers to cut. You can see the ones on top. I'm gonna try to put a few together. And I ended up making 10 embellishments. And I'm gonna start working with them. You're gonna need tulle. I use this tulle ribbon that I had from Mayarts. The Tumble Extreme Adhesive is perfect for this because it's awesome for kind of hard textures. And I'm doing this assembly line style. First I look for all the papers, cut them all out, then I cut all the semicircles, then I cut all the tulle, and then I'm gonna start gluing them all like I did with that first one. And don't be stingy with the paper, especially the one that goes over that tulle. Like I said, it's quite hard to keep in place. The cool thing about these handmade embellishments is that you can use your scraps. So if you have a drawer like mine, it could be one of those stash busters. And also it's good when you're stuck and you have no idea what to do. You could make these and then include them in Happy Mail or swap them. And after I have all my tulle in place, I'm gonna grab my trusty scoop thingy and I'm gonna put sequins. I'm gonna lift the tulle a little bit, put the sequins, and I'm gonna use a mix of those cool gold stars that Danny sent me, a few Pretty Little Studio sequins, these little hearts. I also have some pink sequins and white from Hobby Lobby, so it's a mix. I was thinking about doing a sequin mix and then adding it to the circle, which you can also do, but I thought this way would be better so it fits each circle. And then I sew around the circle, and this first one is so busted. The pressure was kind of off, so it wasn't sewing well, which is not a big deal because, you know, this one looks a little bit better. But the truth is that my sewing skills are as useful as Sansa Stark is in Game of Thrones. They're so bad and the back is a mess, but that doesn't matter because you don't really see it. And I'm gonna add some trim. I got this trim at Target during Valentine's Day and it's so cute. I wish maybe that I got another one, but I didn't see myself using it that much. And I also have trim at my house, so maybe one roll will be enough, but it's one of those things that it's really cute that you always wish you had more. And I am also using stickers and embellishments, and especially little word stickers and hearts, to embellish these handmade embellishments. It's not a big deal how much you put on them because since they have sequins and golds and trims, it's already a lot. Also, the tool kind of lifts a little bit when you put that glue, and it was bothering me a little bit, so I use a stapler, and on top of that staple I'm gonna add a little word sticker, and these ones are from the Visa Girl collection with Simple Stories. Simple Stories has a lot of good little word stickers. I also have this stream. I think it's from Freckle Fawn. It's pretty old, so that it's like a washi tape. So I'm gonna use these for a few of the embellishments. And this is actually only one kind of embellishment. I had an idea to do quite a few in this video, but then the video would be too long, so stay tuned for a few other handmade embellishments if you're interested. And those little hearts that I used to decorate are, I made them with a lawn fawn dye and a paper that I got at Michael's. It's gold and it's really cute, but I haven't been to Michael's lately, so I haven't been able to buy more. I do also use at one point a white leather kind of material to make those hearts. And I also use my very tiny scraps to make these hearts, and they're perfect for layering. Those gold stickers are from Lawn Fawn. And on the back I have a washi trying to like make it's not coming off, but I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to be off. And I didn't think I had that many. I actually don't have that many gold sequins. I also use a few clear ones from Pretty Little Studio. So if you've been hoarding sequins because they are so cute, this is also another cool way to use them. And Danny from Pop Fizz Paper, she tends to do handmade embellishments and then also makes a little bit of packaging that is always really cute, so you can check that out at her channel, how to package her pretty happy mail, and it's a great idea. And you can also make these smaller. I believe that die is I think it's 2 3/4. I am not completely sure. Yeah, I can't find the packaging, but I'm almost sure that it's that size. You can make them size the 3 inches and trade these as artist trading coins. Or you can even put these on top of a journaling card to make like a filler card. Some of them, especially the ones with the trim, with the pom-pom trim, are quite bulky, so I wouldn't recommend those unless you don't mind the bulk. Or you can even put them outside of the pocket using the extreme adhesive. That way you don't get that bubble inside of the pocket. And these are also cool if you have that few stickers lingering in a little page and you want to get rid of them, you want to use them already. It would be great to use these stickers. I always use the extreme adhesive to make sure that they don't come off, since they are, you know, they're not exactly glued to a page, at least yet. You want to make sure everything stays there. And here I stopped kind of using the pink ones and I'm making this gold and mint one. I'm using washi tape because washi tape was one of the first items that I pulled out when I was going to make these embellishments, and I kind of forgot about that. I have a mix of everything in there. Freckle Fawn, I have Studio Calico, think that circle is from Fancy Pants Designs. Then the little hearts I made with the non-fawn dye. I also have this cool lace from Mayarts. Mayarts has really cool pom-pom trims and lace and ribbon in general. I love the ribbon. And I could use the Mono multi-liquid glue for this, but I am lazy. If I can use the extreme adhesive for everything, I will. And I was thinking about sewing around that, but I kind of like the texture of the staple. And I also got that trim from Target, and this one is a little bit more tropical. The bottom of that circle has flamingos and the top has like leaves and flowers, so I opted for a few more bold colors. And you want to press the trim a little bit while it kind of grabs onto the paper. And I added a staple that shows a little bit more of that puffy texture, but then I was lost and I had no idea what to do, which happens a lot. So while I was looking for things, I found a piece that would fit another of the embellishments better. So I put that one aside for now and then work on the other one. That way I don't stop. Sometimes when you stop, like, kind of ruins your momentum. So instead of that, I just kept working around others. And I knew that it needed a little bit more stitching, so I'm gonna do it after I'm done embellishing these circles. And here I'm using more washi, and I got this one from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And these are old Citrus Twist Kits items that I was trying to use, and since that collection has a few banana leaves and cacti, I thought I would use that cacti, but it did not work at all. And then I stapled that in there and it wasn't going down smoothly, so then I tried a few more hearts and then created a visual triangle with a third one, and that one was it. And I forgot to show it to the camera, but at the end I'm gonna show them all, and then in the pictures I'll have close-ups and you'll be able to see a little bit of what I made closer. I'm trying to add one more layer, but nothing was really working. So I just figure I should add the sticker once and for all and a little star. And I've had those arrows for a long time. They are from Freckle Fawn. I'm really bad at using gold. For some reason I love it, but it's really difficult for me to use. So when I make handmade embellishments, it comes so easy to me, but then I have to use it on actual projects and I struggle. So sometimes I just pass it along to people in swaps or in Happy Mail. And with this one I'm gonna make something a little bit more different. I'm gonna go around the circle, put in that pom-pom trim. And you can also make these to decorate your gift bags, or you can add them to tags. You can put it on top of a gift with someone's name on it. You can follow a similar pattern, so you can make embroidery hoops. and this one may be one of my favorites. I believe this is the last one. Before gluing the trim, I make sure that I move the sequins so I don't glue them. I don't glue the trim on top of the sequins. And since some of the tool kind of lifts up a little bit, I use my stapler before putting down my trim. And you don't have to trim the sides of the circles. If you like it messy like that, it also works. I actually like how it looks too. And here are all 10 of them. This one is one of my favorites. This one and the one with pom-pom trim all around it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share it with your friends. And stay tuned for part 2 of the DIY embellishments. But the next video is actually going to be a Project Life spread from my 2018 album that I have not finished. So I need to keep working on that for a while. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. Bye!